Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my midnight stream. It is 1:30 in the morning, and I want to say hi to everyone. I was getting ready. Everyone's going to be here in 2 days. I had laundry to do. I still got to finish cleaning, plus making candles and getting orders out, and I specialized orders and memorial candles, and yeah, I've been busy, busy, busy. But tonight when I got home, I made the stupid mistake of listening to a few different people. And I'm sitting there cleaning my closet out, which I swore I wasn't going to do, but you have all this laundry, well, you want to do your closet. And I'm listening to this fake ass lawyer run her mouth, do nothing but fucking word salad over and over and over and over. And didn't even give an answer. I don't believe she's even an attorney. I really don't. And if she is, maybe she was one a long time ago. I don't know. But I think the woman is a fucking idiot. So what's up, Deborah? Hey, Sissy. Hey, Tony. Hey, Randa. Hey, Crystal, my amazing mod who's always there. Hey, Texas. All right. So I'm going to sum up this lawsuit in about 20 minutes. This is all the information you're ever going to need. Let me stress this by saying, am I an attorney? No. Have I ever been an attorney? Kind of. I mean, I definitely played my own attorney for 3 years, successfully in one, studied the law like there's no tomorrow. Hey, Miss Kenna, because I was going up against some big heavyweights, and I was very successful. One thing I will tell you, obviously, laws vary with states, but not by much. And I say that from a non-lawyer perspective. If you're a lawyer, yes, you obviously have to know, down to the nitty-gritty of all the laws in each state. But overall, many of them are exactly the same. That goes for family law, criminal law. Hey, Gator. Hey, Jesse. Little things might change, but overall, most of the law is universal. With little things here and there. Stuff that a non-lawyer would not need to know. Hey, Kendra. So JLR, I can't believe his channel fucking blew up. I'm going to show that in a minute. Last time I looked, he had like 10,000 subs. Now he's got almost 50. So JLR sent multiple people a cease and desist. As most people on YouTube do, they ignored it. Hey, Ash, they ignored it. Rightfully so. Okay. But what is C&D is supposed to do? It's supposed to give you a hint like, hey, stop talking about me. Most people will listen. A lot of people won't. Especially when you're using JLR, anybody for a money grab, you're definitely not going to listen. So JLR sends Unicock, whatever, a cease and desist, or a couple of them. He ignores it. I know, right, Lacey? He ignores it. Okay. Unicock still keeps talking about him. JLR gets pissed, and JLR says that I am going to... Hey, Monica. Oh, Monica, I have to give you a wrench back. I had taken away all wrenches. Hold on. I had taken away all wrenches because we had a rogue mod. And I haven't seen you to give it back. So give me 1 second. I got to go to YouTube to give it back. Okay. So Unicock, whatever. Unicock, hey Alexis, Unicock says, enough is enough. You've been talking shit about me. You've been lying about me. You are being, defamatory towards me. And I've had enough. You telling everyone I threaten your mom, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So what happens? JLR files this lawsuit. Trust me when I tell you, this lawsuit is going absolutely nowhere. JLR doesn't have a leg to stand on or a stool to lean against. And the reason why I'm saying it like that is I was listening to these morons, and I've talked about this before. I was listening to these morons go on and on and on when there's a very simple answer. Okay. In order to sue somebody for defamatory reasons, two things have to happen. One, you either have to say the worst possible scenario and the worst defamatory thing that you could possibly say to somebody, or there has to be money lost. And when I say that it has to be so it has to be so unbelievable, I can't even think of an example that would be so crazy that you wouldn't have a money loss. But believe me, it's nothing on YouTube. I would say maybe Donald Trump could sue for defamation if I said Donald Trump gave me herpes. Something like that would most likely get me for defamation without needing money. If I went around saying that Alabama Mama 4 gave me AIDS, something like that would probably land me in defamation without money. As far as him filing a bogus lawsuit, this isn't a bogus lawsuit. His lawsuit is fine, but it's lies. And the reason why I say it's lies, I'm going to show you in a moment. JLR has had zero loss because of Unicock's lies. Zero. He's actually grown, not lost. Therefore, there's no defamatory nature. One of the things about what happened with me and Avery, I kept telling people, shit, I'm pissed off now that nobody believes her. Why? Because I can't get it for defamation if nothing happened to me. Just because someone lied on me makes them morally corrupt, but it doesn't make defamation. And again, is it a defamatory statement? Absolutely. Is it even statement with is it a statement of malice? Absolutely. But did it do any malice? That answer is no. So I did hear B. Tim ask for an example of malice. Malice is anything that hurts you. Malice is anything that Unicock did it with the sole intention of destroying JLR's reputation. JLR cannot prove in any capacity that Unicock did this with the purpose of intent of hurting JLR. No. What can be proven is that Unicock did it as a way to boost his own channel, that he did it as a way to get more subs, that he can prove. And that's really what it most likely was. I don't know. All right. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? JLR is a public figure. JLR is going to have to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that not only did he defame him, but that he did it with malice. He can't do that, because even me, hey Rich, even myself, I don't watch Unicock, whatever. And even I know that he didn't do it with the intention of harming JLR. He did it with the intention of boosting his own channel. And that's all he has to say, and he won. There's no loss then. He's a YouTuber. It's all about views and money and clicks. That's what it's about. And that is not a shelter dog. That's all he has to prove. That's all he has to say. Hey, Wilhelmina, very simple. All he's got to say is, all Unicock has to say is, I didn't do this to hurt him. I did this to boost my own channel. I did this for subs and views because that's what we do on YouTube. He won. JL lost right then and there. And I'm not saying it's right, but it's not illegal. And Unicock can show 10 to 15, 20 different ways that he did this to boost his own channel, and that this is what is done, and that this is what YouTubers do. Laura, I know, but that is not a shelter dog. I paid a lot of money for Fluffer. And you know what I'm saying though? Like, it's for him to think that it's even going to go anywhere is ridiculous. I understand people saying that, oh, well, if someone spread lies about you, you can sue for defamation. But there has to be damages. JLR has no damages. His channel is growth. Everything about his channel is grown. There's no defamation. Just because Unicock lied or had an opinion, it's not illegal to lie. Unless you're sitting in a courtroom and 9 out of 10 times they don't bother you then either. So I truly don't understand what this is about. Defamation as a whole, the statement he made was false. Did Uni really make false statements, or did he alter the truth? And did he alter the truth based on something that he knew about him already? And that's a big factor, because if you already have a shitty reputation, you're not getting shit in a defamation case. Even if you prove your case, you're not getting shit in a defamation case. I understand that he's only asking for like $25,000, but he's not getting $25,000. And again, from what I heard from EKC and the actual what they were saying and what the case was about, all of this could be answered, like I said, within 20 minutes. There's no money. He hasn't had any loss based on his lies. It is not illegal to lie. Is it defamatory to lie about somebody? Yeah. But if you don't lose anything, then you can't prove anything, especially as a public figure. How many people have gone after the president? How many people have said defamatory statements towards the president? I know I have. Lots of people have. We all have opinions about a public figure. Do you see anyone going to court over it? No. Why? Because it's an opinion. And even if Unicock altered certain things for an opinion, his backup is just as easy as, hey, you know what? I'm a YouTuber. This is what we do. My job is to get clicks and views. My job is to get, bigger on YouTube. That's my job. and I will do whatever it takes for my job for that to happen. Why is chat not moving at all? Is like nobody typing at all? Or is it stuck? Can someone type? I'm not seeing chat moving at all. There you go. You guys just weren't fucking typing. Jeez. I need new crew. So there you go. So I truly don't understand. I understand why he's doing this. I just don't understand why nobody else has explained all this, I guess is what I'm getting at. You can have something like special damages. Special damages are meant to restore a plaintiff to the position the plaintiff would have been in if the defamation had never happened. JLR's position has not changed. JLR has actually made money. JLR has grown in views. JLR has grown in subs. Therefore, Uni's lies has helped JLR. It hasn't hurt him in any capacity. You have to have lost income or diminished earning capacity, and that's in JLR's speech. Loss of existing and future customers, which he does not have. Out-of-pocket expenses for like therapy, online content removal, moving expenses because you can't stay where you are. None of this happens. None of this happened. When they talk about lost wages, they're not talking about lost wages in a sense of, like someone hurts you at work and you lose everything. Molly Golightly can sue for defamation, not only because it was her words or they want to say it was her words, but simply because she had loss of income due to all the hate, if she chose to. Again, JLR doesn't have any of that. He has no loss of income, no anything hurting. He doesn't have mental anguish. He doesn't have emotional distress. He claims he was public humiliated, which he was not. Shame he doesn't have. He doesn't have a loss of enjoyment of life. He doesn't have depression. He doesn't have anxiety. I don't know if he has loss of appetite. He certainly doesn't have loss of energy, and his sleep is not disturbed. Those are all general damages in a defamation case. When you have all of those legit and it can be proven, then he may have something. But none of that applies to JLR. The ones that I know of. Does he have a sleep disturbance? Who knows? And this can go for slander. It can go for defamation. It could go for libel. It could go for any of them. You need these things in order to have a defamation case. There are some cases, like I gave the example before about, Donald Trump gave me, AIDS or whatever. I forgot what they are, but there's four things that are definite. One of them is herpes. That I know. I forgot what it is though, but there's 4 different ones that say it's defamation regardless. Unicock did not do any of them. I know one of them is herpes. I forgot what the other 3 were. But he never claimed that JLR committed a crime. And the only crime that he did say he committed can be proven with JLR's history. He didn't say he suffers from some life-altering disease or, venereal disease or anything. To say that he lacks professionalism, competence, or integrity, that is true. That is actually true. JLR does lack professionalism. JLR does lack integrity. This can be proven. Unicock can prove this very easily. Although the way he said the statement may not be so good, but at the end of the day, he can definitely prove the shit that he said. JLR may have changed, but JLR has done some fucked up shit. Worse than most. Shit he did on Summer Wells' case was vile. Hey, Stacy. Stuff that he did, what I've seen him do, was vile. Things he was a part of was vile. And we're not going back 20 years. I'm talking 2 years ago, whenever it was. So, I mean, could he be awarded $1? He could. But the reason why it won't happen, because he doesn't have a case. Again, if Unirock had no money and JLR can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, that Unicock was lying, like, I don't know. I was told from an attorney, okay, that unless I had monetary damages, there is no lawsuit. Again, JLR has zero monetary damage due to Uni's lies. Am I referring to... Why can't I see the rest of your statement? Am I referring to the 4 elements of libel law? Earlier I was. Publication identification. Yeah, no, that's not what I was referring to. But again, you have to suffer from financial harm in order for it to go anywhere. He did not. He has gained subs from this. He has gained views from this. Unicock, very easy to show. Again, is what Uni did right? No. Is Uni disgusting for doing what he did? Absolutely. But it's not the law. You said you didn't know what... That's not what I said. I said I discussed it earlier, is what I said. But that's not what I'm discussing now. That is what I said. So don't put words in my mouth, because that's not what I said. I said it doesn't matter anything else. What matters is... Okay. Obviously, I do know what I'm talking about, lover of the law, but I have a feeling you're the fake lawyer who thinks Vinny G is funny. Have a good day, loser. I don't need fake lawyers or people that think Vinny G is funny in my fucking chat. You're a fake lawyer and a loser. Bye. Have a good day. I know you love hearing yourself talk, but yeah, don't put words in my mouth, bitch. Bye-bye. Have a good day. Don't let the door hit you in the ass on the way out. Bye-bye. Anyway. As I was saying, so again, basically stated, there's no money loss. That's what I think, Irish guy. I think it is. Hey, crime time. And especially as a, thank you, Alexis, especially as a public figure. Again, Uni didn't do this to hurt JLR. There's no malice. He did it to grow his own channel. He did it for a sub count. He did it for multiple reasons, but hurting JLR was not one of them. Plain and simple. There's no witnesses. I think there's more witnesses that Unirock can get about JLR's character, about the stalking, there's tons of shit that he could do. From stalking to just tons of shit. And this whole thing is pointless. It's I would love to see a YouTuber do something against this kind of harassment. But look what happened with, what's her name? Unmasked. She took truth and transparency to court. She won court. Truth and transparency is growing like weeds. She just keeps growing and growing and growing. So what good did that do you? I don't know why comments keep getting cut off. I can't see. Oh, I know why. Nope, that's not either. Was hoping you would read my message. I didn't see your message. Super chats, I will see. Send super chats and I'll read your message. JLR started this when he sent Uni $1 with messages, and then JLR told Chat Betty what he did because she jumped on the bandwagon and sent $1 and she bragged about it. Send him $1 for what? I don't get it. Hey, Lex, send him $1 for what? Seriously, send him $1 for what? Well, that's the other thing. I thought about that when I was doing laundry before. And I know this firsthand. Just because someone is a criminal doesn't make them ineligible to have a crime against them. So just because JLR has this long history of frivolous lawsuits, this isn't actually a frivolous lawsuit. It's a legit lawsuit, but it's a legit lawsuit that has no chance of winning, if that makes sense. Like, it's written well. He's certainly filed enough of them, but he's not asking for too much. I agree. He did mess himself up. But again, he's not doing a jury. If he was going on a jury, not jury duty, but if a jury was deciding his fate, that would play a much bigger part than a judge, because a judge can only go by the law. A judge can't go by their feelings. And just because JLR has had a horrendous history doesn't mean that he's not eligible to be defamed against. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if I said that right, but you know what I'm saying. And I think people mistake that too, because they think, oh, well, he's had so many this, so many that. Why should we listen? But the law states, even a murderer, someone could be a murderer and someone could break into their house, doesn't mean that they shouldn't call the police or get help. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're a criminal, you could still have stuff happen to you, and you could still take people to court. See, honestly, country, I'll be honest with you, the fact that everybody knows all about his probation, I think, is sick. Why is JLR's probation anybody's business? And I'm not saying you. I know you didn't bring it public. But I don't understand why JLR, why his personal private information, the whole world knows. Like, I didn't know he was on probation, honestly, until recently. When I say recently, I mean the last couple of days. I don't follow JLR. I don't know he's on fucking probation. I don't want to know what he's probation. I don't even want to know what he's on for. It's not my business. It has nothing to do with YouTube. And I think people are so fucking wrapped up in everyone else's personal life. It's crazy to me. Same thing with MGL. And I'll get more into this tomorrow because it's late. I'm going to try to bring her up on panel. But Down the Rabbit Hole did this whole video tonight that was such bullshit. And I have the proof. She was saying that she's got an inside source of the courts. And she did this whole bullshit video. Well, she's going to look really fucking stupid tomorrow when I play the recording from inside the courtroom. She's a fucking moron. Like, I don't know why these people lie like this. And you have all these idiots in there, like, really? 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 Yeah, bitch, you didn't have an inside source because it was not a fucking person in the damn courtroom. Because some people have gone, see, and how sick is that country? Like, honestly, how sick is that? Why can't somebody just do one and then you say, okay, I'm going to be quiet. I'm not going to say anything. Yeah, I haven't watched it, Amanda. Patreons were talking about it. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I showed it to Molly. She was like, what the hell? And she sent me a recording. Yeah. I don't know why she lied. And failed YouTuber? Molly Golightly was making over 6 figures a year. How is she a failed YouTuber? But I'm going to get more into that tomorrow. I wanted to do JLR tonight. For a joke along with the message to let him know all his family members. Okay, but again, that's not illegal. Is it intimidation? Yeah, but it's not illegal. So then Uni pops back with a lie because he was intimidated by Unirock. This is like just, it's never going to go anywhere. Because to be honest with you, if JLR truly thought that he had something, he would hire an attorney, which he did not. And that to me speaks volumes. If you truly think that you have something, you go there with counsel. You let a lawyer handle it. Exactly, country. That's what I'm saying. He did it to intimidate. And that's all Uni has to say is he tried to intimidate me. I mean, there's so many things. I'm not going to give Uni the answers, but there's so many things that he could say. So many. And he can beat this instantly. But it's never even going to go to court. I heard someone talk about a settlement. They're not going to be a settlement. Unless you get the biggest piece of shit. No, Tony. Unless you get the biggest piece of shit judge who is married to JLR, you're never going to get a judge to sign off on this. It's a waste of court time. And remember, anybody can file anything. You can sue anybody for anything. Like, literally. I can take Country Sunset I could sue them. I don't know their name, but I could sue them. You can sue anybody for anything. Doesn't make it real. Doesn't make it true. One of them is going to end up owning the other one's parents' home. Definitely not. None of them. The judge is going to look at them like they're fucking crazy. If it even goes in front of a judge, they're going to look at them like they are crazy. But I can guarantee you JLR is going to lie. I can guarantee you Uni is going to lie. JLR is going to think he's so smart. The whole thing is ridiculous. But that's it. Like, there's nothing more to it. There is no case, but it's not a frivolous lawsuit. But there's so many things that Uni can take away from it. Like, I really was hoping that more people believed Avery and not me, because then I had a case. With nobody believing Avery and people putting out lie after lie after lie, there's nothing I can do to win. There's no case. I thought I had it. Nope. And people know that. People know that what they can get away with and what they can't. It's a very fine line between an opinion and malice with intent. Big, big difference. I'm sorry, not a big difference. Very fine line. But JLR doesn't have a chance in fucking hell of winning, especially because he is a public figure. And yeah, you do have to have malice. You have to prove defamation, and you have to prove the malice of it was that you did it intentionally. And he can't. He absolutely cannot. I mean, off the top of my head, I could think of 10 ways that Uni can get out of it. And where it's not malice, it wasn't done this way, how YouTube works. The judge is going to think they're fucking nuts. Okay, so this guy said stuff about you. Grow up. You're how old, JLR? Like, give me a fucking break. He's doing it to scare him, but I don't think it's scaring him because it's a joke. And remember, it's not in a defamation case or any case, like most civil matters, it's not up to Uni to prove that he's innocent. It's up to JLR to prove that Uni did all of these things. He can't do it. He can't prove that Uni did this with malice. It's just one of those things you just can't prove. You know, Uni could show where he heard it, where he believed it. Because remember also with defamation is not an opinion, but defamation is plain and simple to win a defamation case, not just defamation. To win a defamation case, in order to win, you have to prove damages. There are none. Therefore, case closed. And like I said, all of the shit I've heard over and over and over and over tonight in many different platforms, the bottom line is he has no case because there's no monetary loss. We should judge. We just make the mod wrestle it out. Winner gets all the subs. There you go. I think it's a good idea. There's a big article about JLR suing Uni. It's probably JLR's article. You know, here's another thing I heard about him being media. Okay, well, technically, JLR is media. I'm media, according to the law. I'm not talking about someone putting, the fake lawyer said this too. I'm not talking about somebody putting, media next to their name. YouTubers are considered media. So him saying that JLR is not media or whatever he said, no. It's very petty shit. And the judge is going to say sticks and stones. It's only not sticks and stones when you have monetary loss. you lose your job. Then it's not sticks and stones because then it actually hurt you. But if nothing actually hurt you, then it's sticks and stones, and it's not a court of law. It's not a court issue. I don't think there is no case. There's defamatory statements, maybe. But him saying that he doesn't believe that JLR is media, well, guess what? That's just your opinion. Because if you did a little research, you'd find out that social media is media. Maybe different kind of media, but it's still media. As far as JLR harassing people, yeah, that can be proven. JLR has a protective order from the Murdoch case. That can be proven. JLR stalking people. That can be proven. JLR had a fight in Florida and somebody went to jail over it. Uni just needs to bring him up on panel. I mean, there's just so many ways Uni can get out of this. Now, if JLR went down 10,000 subs and lost a lot of his following and a lot of his income, yeah, then he's got a case. But that didn't happen. Therefore, he's got nothing. Sad but true. So, all right, so that took 40 minutes. There you go. 40 minutes summed it all up. Any questions? Hey, Kaz. And I honestly don't know why people were going in circles tonight. Nobody could answer a simple question. It was so annoying. I was like, oh my God, lady, just answer the fucking question. That's when I went live. I said, I gotta go live. This is so simple and everyone's making it so complicated. B Tim kept asking her, can you give us an example of malice? This is a supposed lawyer, couldn't even fucking answer what malice was. I was like, wow. And he asked her like 3 times. Well, can you explain malice? What do you mean by malice? I was like putting my shoes away and I was like, oh my God, lady, fucking answer him. It's not complicated. But that's it. That's what's happening. So, I hear a lot of talk about this one. What was it? I forgot. It's late. I have a long day. Totally forgot what I was going to say. Malice is with intent. Correct. He went to someone he knew to put. No, hey, Lisa, I think he probably wrote it himself. Where's the article? JLR writes for a lot of like small papers and shit. Hey, Jean, or online publications and stuff. He's a freelance writer. I mean, he thinks he's like, the cat's meow. But yeah, he's at almost 50,000 subs. I was like, damn, I'm going to start traveling all over the country and harass people. I am. I'm telling you, I am. I'm going to start traveling all over. You'll see. I'd be like, perplexed on location. Oh, JLR is suing Unicock. And if I see, the thing is, I can't even say that it's frivolous because it's really not frivolous. I get what he's doing and I get why he's doing it. But it's frivolous in the sense that that's just not the way defamation works. Yeah, I know. And they're legit. Like, I'll show you how I know it's legit. Um, well, oh, what'd I do? Oh, what the hell did I just do? All right. All right. So if you look, hold on. So here's JLR's social blade numbers. I know I can't make it bigger, but he's one. I mean, since this started with Uni, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100. He just keeps growing. But his numbers, his video views, every single one of them are astronomical. Every single day, he's, 40,000, 54,000, 68,000, 36. All this lines up right. And he's legit. I mean, he weekly averages 588 with a daily average of 84. So today, the last 4 days since Uni started this, figure last week on the 4th, he's gained over 500 subs with more video views than before. Like double the amount of video views. So what is he suing for? He can't. That's why it's stupid. It's completely like dumb. All Uni has to show this and show that I actually helped his channel by starting a rumor. By saying this and this, I've actually helped his channel grow, can be proven. I mean, that can literally be proven. His video views have literally doubled. He's already had 29,000 views in the last 2 hours. He hasn't gained any subs yet, but he's literally had almost 30,000 views in the last 2 hours. This lawsuit is a joke. For defamation. It's a complete joke. Okay. I'll give you a good example of defamation. Great example of defamation that JLR knows all too well. Here's an example. B. Tim, I know you're listening with, my 10 people. Here is a example, a good example of defamation with malice, Sandy Hook. What Alex, the piece of shit Jones, did to the families of Sandy Hook, and what JLR did to the families of Sandy Hook, that's hardcore defamation. That can destroy somebody. That will put you, that was done with malice intent. That's defamation with malice. You did it knowing it was false. And that's why he lost everything. Can we put it up? And she said, yeah, but the same time, Country Sunset, with all due respect, I can't, she talks about it all the time. She's talked about it for 4 days straight. So who's wanting attention? Come on. Yeah, Lisa, I was trying to think of a good example, and that just hit me. That is a good example. Is what Alex the Fraud Jones did to those families. They deserved every penny of what they got. And they were able to prove their case. I mean, they hit every single check mark of what defamation is. I mean, they really did. They hit every check mark. But of course, Alex Jones thought, no way. Connecticut hates both of them, exactly. JLR and Alex Jones. So for those of you guys that don't know, JLR pretended to be the uncle of the shooter in Sandy Hook. Yeah, it was bad. And he went to jail for it. He did his time. Johnny Depp. I don't know why messages are getting cut off. It's weird. And then this chat is quicker. This is bad. I'll see it on YouTube. Johnny Depp, everyone should understand that case. Yeah, but that wasn't... that was defamation, obviously, one. But that's not... I don't know if that was real defamation with malice. Well, I guess it was. Party in chat, Laura can't see it. No, I can't. It keeps cutting it off. It's weird. I thought it was me, but it's not. Even if I make it bigger, it's still cutting it off. But that's it. Anyone have any questions? Because like I said, under an hour, I explained it all. There's nothing more that needs to be said about defamation. Bottom line is JLR has no case. But it's not frivolous. Chat is acting wonky tonight. That was defamation malice. She knew and had... yeah, you're right. That's why I said it. After I thought about it, Cindy, I'm like, yeah, I guess it was. But that was two public figures going at each other. It's a little different. Well, then again, I guess Uni and JLR are two public figures. But I'm telling you, the easy out for Uni is that he lied because he's a YouTuber, and that's how you make your money. You make more money when you lie to public. You make more views when you're an asshole. You make more views when you're a train wreck. You make more money when you are a felon. I don't know. It's weird. But as strange of a defense as that is, Uni can win right on that. Again, it's not illegal to lie. YouTube is very fucked up, Kaz. I'll agree with that. Even with perjury. Do you know how many times they don't pursue perjury? Like almost all of it? It's crazy. See, but okay, using Johnny Depp as an example, now that I think about it, it is a good example because he had major losses from it. He lost Disney contracts. You know what I mean? There's tons of financial loss that he had. As rich as he still had a lot of financial loss. Someone saying, or the media publishing John Travolta being gay didn't hurt John Travolta's career. So it's not defamation. You know, people say, oh, why didn't he sue? Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. Some people took it as he didn't sue simply for the fact that it's probably true. No, it didn't hurt him. National Enquirer, why didn't they get sued every day with all their fake stories? Because they were trying to sell a paper. And it didn't hurt the reputation of the people that they wrote about. When it did, they retracted it or got sued. Exactly. If this was the case, Lori would be a millionaire. Got that right. Easy way to explain it. Yep. But Cindy, that's what I've been saying, that I don't know why nobody can just be point out blank and say he didn't suffer a loss. He didn't suffer a financial loss. Therefore, it's not defamation. It's defamatory statements, but it's not going anywhere because there's no loss. There's no financial loss. It's actually quite the opposite. Therefore, there's nothing to get. There's nothing to gain. And he didn't say anything so, over the top that it destroyed him for life. JLR's reputation did that a long time ago. So, but again, it's not frivolous. It's a legit, belief. But JLR claims to know the law, then he should know that. But now let me take the flip side. The flip side of it is, why can't people just leave JLR alone? That's the flip side. You don't like him, don't watch him. Like I said, last time I watched JLR, besides a clip here or there, he had like 10,000 subs. And it wasn't that long ago either. But I don't know why people are all up in his shit. Why can't people just do their own fucking content? Not worry about it. Don't worry about what JLR is doing. Don't worry about who he's hanging out with or who he's going to watch or who he's... I just don't get it. Oh my God, those lies are endless, Crystal. Holy shit. For those of you following the Avery debacle, oh my God, Tree Hugger put out a video today from Dolly from last year. Holy shit. This chick is crazy. It was a funny ass video though. Dolly, I've never heard Dolly so funny in my life. It's like it's an imaginary court. I'll give you whatever you want in an imaginary court. It was very funny. If you have 2.5 hours. Oh, you saw it, Rock Jam? Yeah, it was pretty good. I was like folding stuff and I was cracking up. I was like, I don't remember Dolly ever being this funny. We have court in 5 hours. Town idiot vibe. Oh, Cindy, it's bad. It's really bad. Why are my feet swollen? Probably because I've been working so hard. My feet are really swollen. My feet, my ankles. I don't know why. Tug made lots of money for reporting the truth and still does. By the way, I love that. I don't know who Tug is. I don't know. I report the truth. I get nowhere. I've been fucking stagnant. Is that what it is? I need to drink more water? Because it's really bad. I thought it was my socks. Oh, that umbrella guy? I don't watch him. That umbrella guy is yeah, I don't watch him. I don't see. I think I watched him one time. Jinx, are you yawned? Why does everyone have these shortened names? Mallory is How. Umbrella guy is Tug. I'm gonna be Pup. Pucks. Maybe Pucks. P-U-X. Just call me Pucks. Oh. No, I haven't been wearing socks for the last 2 days. But I thought my feet were going to stop swelling, but they didn't. All right, guys, I'm getting off. Yep. I still got to do my bed. Plexi? It's too long, though. It's too long. I know. I'm going to have to get me some compression socks. But I'm not even like sitting around much. I mean, I'm walking around. I've been doing too much walking. I don't know. My feet just not seem to be going down. QT? Yeah. But that doesn't combine the first name. Now, Crystal's right. I got to drink some more water. I know. I do have to elevate. I can't yet, though. I got too much to do. So, all right. I'm getting off, though. I will see you all tomorrow. I'll try to be on earlier than 1:30 in the morning. I know, right, sweet one? It is midlife. But Crystal's right. I do need to drink more water. That's a given. So, all right. Love you guys. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Peace. My kidneys are fine. Could be too much sodium. No, I just had all my blood work. I'm healthy. So, all right. I'll see you guys later.